how it can be so yummy every time. Wow. I'm making a crispy garlicky breakfast sandwich using chickpea flour. For this recipe, we will need chickpea flour. I'm using sourdough bread. You can use any bread what you have. And then I'm using some vegetables. I'm gonna chop yellow onions, some tomatoes. I'll need garlic. I have some green pepper which was in my fridge, so I'm gonna use that. And I'm gonna chop everything into small cubes. And I'm also using a green chili just to make it more spicy. Then I have butter. I have pepper jack cheese, some salt, some Italian seasoning, and some crushed pepper flakes. And then for the side, you can use ketchup or sriracha sauce. Now let's make our eggless mixture. I'm adding the chickpea flour to a bowl and some water, and we are going to mix it. The batter has to be of a smooth consistency, and so it is spreadable, but not too thin either. If you add too much water at once, it can become runny very quickly. So add water slowly, and there shouldn't be any lumps in it. The batter has to be smooth, as I said. So I'm just adding little salt in it. The seasonings are very simple. You can put some salt, black pepper. I'm going to start with the vegetables. First, I'm finely chopping some onion. I like to keep everything pretty small for this recipe because we will be spreading some vegetables on the bread further. So you can see how small the onion is. Next, I'm chopping some tomatoes. Again, they are into small cubes because we are trying to make a sandwich which has a lot of ingredients going in. And now some green bell pepper. I had green bell pepper in my fridge, so I'm just using that. You can use any other vegetable you like. You can use red pepper, yellow pepper, orange one, whatever you have in your fridge. And then I'm also chopping some green chilies because I like it a little spicy. And now probably my favorite part, fresh garlic. I'm chopping garlic really fine because I want the garlicky flavor throughout the sandwiches. So I'm preparing all the vegetables, then it is easy to make. If you have your vegetables ready and your batter ready, this sandwich is very easy to make. You can even feed like 6 to 8 people. Now we are making the garlicky butter, which is the most important part of this sandwich because it will go on the bread. I'm adding chili flakes, some Italian seasoning. You can also put little salt and obviously the chopped garlic. I'm using less butter here because I see in a lot of recipes we use a lot of butter and oil, but I'm trying to keep this recipe healthy. So just I'm taking 1 teaspoon of butter. So I'm adding a little more red chili flakes because I want it to be a little more spicy for me. And yeah, mix it well. It'll give it good garlicky flavor. Now I have my pan heated up and I'm adding the batter and spreading it out so it cooks evenly. And then we will immediately start putting our bread. I'm using sourdough bread here. I've cut it into 2 pieces. And then I'm putting the garlic butter over this toast. As I said, I'm using very less butter and I'm trying to keep this recipe very healthy. So it is good for breakfast, and you can see me brushing the oil. Again, I'm using very less oil. And now we will try to flip it. The bread is already stuck on the chickpea flour, so it's okay. But yeah, you can just flip it. You can see it's almost cooked on this side. It's very light brown. And now we'll fold the edges from the side. And then I'm going to flip again so I can cook it from the other side too. It is essential to cook chickpea flour properly. I've put the cheese slice, and then I'm putting some onion, green pepper and tomatoes, and I'm going to put another cheese slice and then fold the bread over. I'm using pepper jack cheese here. It gives it a good flavor, and you can see the bread is getting brown. The sandwich is ready. It looks very garlicky and cheesy and crispy, and time to cut it open, and let's see how it looks. Oh, I need some ketchup maybe. If you try this vegan breakfast sandwich, let me know what you think. And if you enjoy simple vegetarian recipes like this, subscribe because I have plenty more coming. Bye.